Good evening, everybody. And we're finally live. We had a we had to do a restart, folks. It was an unfortunate circumstance, but we had to do a restart, and that delayed the stream by about a good 20 minutes. So I do apologize for that. It could not be helped. It was a major. It was a virus definition update and everything of that nature, and wanted to make sure everything was okay with my rig and everything of that nature, because this is how I not just streaming, but also my job involves my computer. So, which is why I'm very much thinking of going for another PC in the spring. Again, thinking about it. We'll see. Maybe we'll go with a laptop or something, but we'll see. Anyway, we're doing Star Trek Online things, of course. And let's get to it tonight, because we are now in command. We changed Starship. Actually, we went and changed Starships, acquired 2 new ships. One for my main tune, that was a lockbox ship that I thought was universally unlocked, but I was wrong. And but we're now commanding a different ship here. Again, there was a change in the story arcs and stuff. So we got all this going for us here at the very beginning of this thing we call streaming. Of course, we do need our glasses for Star Trek Online.
We detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
Alright. So we need a ship to go out and investigate things. And we'll give the breakdown on this vessel shortly, but let's get, of course, let's do our due diligence here. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Only one ship needed for that. Let's send a little support craft there. We like the big assignments, folks. Problem is, we not always have the ships for the big assignments. We need, what was it, a 20, a 30, and well, no, a 20, a 40, and a 30. That works. Hate the little assignments. There we go. Ba, ba, dun, da, da. Something heavy tech, and we need something that's has a bit on the science side. All right. Oh, we need a. How do I do it? Ooh, that's 200. Wow. Just to match the engineering stat alone, that's tough. Yeah, we came up short. We came up short big time on that. Da, 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 ma, ma. Da, 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 da. All right. How are we in terms of dilithium? Okay. All right. What are these? As usual, nothing there. Never gotten never gotten an ultra rare. Never gotten an epic. Well. But we use these. To essentially give us stuff to upgrade our ship. Or update things in general. Actually, I did have something. Because this ship actually uses disruptors, not phasers. But we seem to be good there. Alright, can't get a... Try to get a better variant there, was unsuccessful. Alright, who is on our away team? Wow, we can't... That's a Mark 8 shield. What the hell am I still doing carrying a Mark 8? That actually would explain quite a few troubles I've had. Thing is, Monette actually has the ability to recover from a hit on her own. Wow, I was actually having lower tier gear. I was very much unaware. Alright. So, let's head off to the Azure Nebula. It's located in the Beta Quadrant. Now, the new ship... Now, again, we picked up 2 new ships. One's account-wide, which is this one. The Siam, in and of itself, is a Cardassian Intel Science Dreadnought. It can launch 2 support craft to provide extra firepower, so it's kind of like a semi-carrier. I was 4 weapon banks, 3 rear. Definitely not as tough as a cruiser, but it can hold its own. It can hold its own pretty well. Its station slots puts a science officer in the number 1 slot. With, as well as number 2 has a Lieutenant Commander tactical station and everything.
Thank you for the follow.
Sam, secret ancient man. Oh, Sam, the secret ancient man. Secret ancient man. Secret ancient man. You lived a long time ago, but we still know your name. Sam, thank you very much for the follow, and hopefully you're having yourself a good Thursday. Welcome to Star Trek Online Thursdays. Unless you're following me through Twitch things, in that case, if you did a duet with me, I will sing back with you on Saturday. One way or the other. But welcome. Now, last night, folks, we had a lot of fun with Gears of War. As the first half of that stream last night was with Iceman. And we got through Chapter 3. And then he had to go. And then the F and Dante Savage stepped in. And we got through Chapter 4. Which means... Wednesday of this upcoming week, we're going to be finishing Gears of War 2. Which is pretty nifty. Now, let's see. Space Chaos, that's... Alright, these are the tutorial missions. Manhunt, friend or foe. Warzone, bring down the house always wins. Wow, those missions are still there. Alright. So... Following the story, folks, of our Cardassian in the Klingon Empire, we are here. Our goal tonight, so if we started on time at 9:30, was definitely to get through 3 of these missions. And the goal is to get through Temporal Ambassador, the Once and Future Ancient, and the Core of the Matter. These, I don't think, are particularly long. These 3 are kinda is. There we go. Wait, did they move? Did they move Survivor up? Unless, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Doesn't see that play of. No, she does not. And we got New Front. We're gradually catching this character up to everything that, in terms of the story content and stuff like that. I have a feeling that this might be the last reoccurring campaign run for a single character we'll do in a while once we catch her up. I think going forward we'll just rotate with all the various characters I have. Because some characters are still behind story-wise, others are up to date, so it's a thing. That's a thought process I have. Tomorrow night we're continuing WWE 2K20, which we're in the story mode at that. I think we are in chapter 12, I want to say. So, and I will do the DLC for that. I'm not sure if I'll get WWE. I did not pre-order WWE Battlegrounds. I'm gonna wait on that for sales. I understand it has a story mode, but let's see. Captain, Quonos Command reports that a space-time anomaly has been seen in this area with Tholian activity in the region. They wanted us to check it out and determine if it's a threat. Have it on sensors, locking in coordinates. That was odd. I'm no longer detecting anything in front of us, but I'm picking up a similar, possibly the same anomaly at a new location. I've updated the coordinates on the map. It happened again. The anomaly has jumped to a new location. You can't keep doing this forever, sir. We just need to get close enough for a sensor sweep. Not again. Science team is working on extending active sensors range. New coordinates locked in. The anomaly is holding steady at its current location. Sensors are ready to use on your orders. We'll scan it after we pass it. Freighter CUV Siam requesting permission to dock at Tholian base. Permission granted. You're authorized for docking bay 3. I have a drone with me. And I am armed to the teeth.
Do you have a question?
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Franklin Drake.
Is it really?
I was born on a little colony world on the edge of Cardassian. After the Federation fell to the Klingons, a lot of people moved out of the war zones to try to make new lives. It worked. For a while. When the Bajorans discovered that wormhole and the Dominion invaded, no world, no matter how remote, was safe. I signed on to help fight the Dominion, for all the good that did. The Dominion swallowed the Bajorans whole, and then joined up with the Breen and the Cardassians to destroy the Klingons and the Romulans. After that, it was just a matter of carving up the Alpha Quadrant.
I see.
The Tholians got this piece of space in exchange for signing a non-aggression pact with the Dominion. It wasn't hard to see that the only way to survive was to sign on. Now I'm like you. I work for the Tholians, and in exchange I get a cot, a couple of replicated meals, and the chance to live for one more day. With a little luck, I'll get through tomorrow, too. Do you need anything else?
I'm back with the Techosite shipment.
Thank you, Captain. The Tholian Assembly appreciates your loyalty. So many ship captains threw away their lives needlessly in the days after they annexed this area of space. It'll take a few hours to offload your cargo. Feel free to grab a hot meal in the commissary. I know that comforts can be hard to come by in this sector. I recommend the Plomeek soup. It almost tastes like something. Do you need anything else?
Nope, we're good for now. You know what's fun? He says, like, join up with the Cardassians. My captain here is a Cardassian. That's, you know, being discriminated against because of the purple hair. You look familiar. So do you. Have you been in any other work camps in this sector? Tell me about yourself. I'm 3 of 9. I've been here for about 6 weeks now, working in the cargo base. I'm pretty good at fixing things, even the worn-out junk the Tholians give us.
Hello.
Tell me about yourself.
For all I know, you could be informing on me to the Tholians. But if I don't answer, you'll probably tell them I'm hiding something.
You are.
Fine. My name is Datan. I was born on Romulus. After the war, I signed on to a freighter crew working the Bolian run. My captain got in trouble with the Tholians, and I ended up here. I'm a true and loyal servant of the Tholians, and I don't want any trouble. Now go away and leave me alone. I have work to do.
How,
Don't bother me.
how rude. I mean, really, Datan? Really, you couldn't give me any bit of more than that, sir? You know, since we're here, might as well pick that up.
It's too bright in here.
Tell me about yourself.
Why? Why would you care about me? No one cares about me. I don't even care anymore. Go away. Go away. And leave me alone.
You know, I can't tell if we were actually floating above the floor or our feet are actually on it. It looks like it. Hello, you look familiar. Yeah, I've seen you well. Weren't you the one caught cheating in the Tango game on Drazana? Heard that Ferengi had his Nautican buddies break your arms. How long were you out of action? Tell me about yourself. I'm Balera. Most people around here call me Chief. I do a little bit of everything. Security, ship work, cargo hauling. Anything that pays and will get me to the next port. It's Morn. Wow. Morn. Tell me about yourself. Uh-huh. Really? Fascinating. You just can't shut this guy up.
Have we met?
You don't sound like Garrick. Tell me about yourself.
You're just asking to be polite, aren't you? I find idle chatter so tedious these days. Still, it's a way to pass the time. My name is Rugen Skyle. I used to be a member of the Cardassian government.
Really?
Until I had a conflict with a rival faction. Politics on my world can be quite cutthroat. Now I'm here. It's better than execution, but only just. The food here is terrible, and the company is worse.
Garrick, your voice has definitely changed.
Another question?
Yeah, something went wrong there.
Yes.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Tanae, and for many years I served in Starfleet. After the
They
war was
really need to
lost,
go around
I
and
joined
even
the
out Tanae's
resistance
voice.
movement, attempting to liberate the core worlds. We failed. We were able to keep the Klingons at bay, but not the Dominion and their allies. After the Breen destroyed Earth and the Dominion occupied Betazed, continued resistance was illogical. Against all reason, we continued our fight as our resistance cells fell, one by one. You might say I was one of the fortunate ones. I survived. I would not agree. Do you require anything else?
Rather emotional for a Vulcan.
How can I assist you?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Valkel Shawn, captain of the Belfast. I run freight for the Tholians. Basic supplies, mostly. But once in a while, they need me to pick up dilithium from the mines on Remus. We're in dock here for a few days getting some repairs done. Cut too close to the Konos blast zone on my last trip back and ran into some raiders. They won't trouble anyone again. But they fused half my power conduits and fried the deflector before I managed to take them out. If there's anything else you need, let me know.
Good to hear.
I will be free.
Alright, why will you be free? Tell me about yourself.
My name is Obasek. Once my people served the Romulans. Now we have new masters. I will serve for now, because to refuse would be my death. But when the time is right, we'll rise up against our oppressors and destroy them. If you would be free, watch for an opportunity. The Tholians will show their weakness soon enough. Do not waste my time.
Alright. Obasek being rude. He's being rude.
This place isn't what it's supposed to be.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Neelan. I'm an Alorian. Some people would call me a wanderer.
I will call you a
I
race
go
of
from place to
bartenders.
place, listening to the universe, to the people. And then I look at you and this place and I can't explain it, but it's wrong. All of it. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Something's not right here.
Can you tell me what is supposed to happen?
I can't see it clearly.
Now that the
I just
rain
know
is
that something
gone.
is wrong. That woman over there. Does she have a daughter? Someone named Seela. I know that's important, but there are a lot of other things. I'm sorry, it's difficult to put into words. What I can tell you is that if someone asks for your help, give it. That will set things right. Something's not right here.
Alright. We'll talk to Tasha in a bit because we need her for an achievement. Do I know you? You look familiar. I get that a lot. I must have one of those faces. You look like a potato. Do you know Babidi? How about Majin Buu? Tell me about yourself. My name is Nervo. I've served on a few ships, but cargo haulers don't need science officers, so it's harder to find a berth these days. You don't know a ship that's looking for a crew, do you? I'm willing to work hard. I'll even cook if that's what the ship needs. Anything to get out of this work camp. Oh, I could use a potato man. This Ferengi is not doing the merengue.
You looking for something?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Ferric. Wheeling and dealing is my game. At least it was, until the webheads put a stop to any trade that doesn't benefit them. Still, I know how to get a few things. You looking for bonus replicator ration?
Yes.
Maybe a bottle of authentic pre-war Romulan ale?
Yes.
If you've got something to trade, I've got what you need. Hey, I got things to do here.
Yes, just sit on the cop, Ferric. Who are you?
What do you want?
Tell me about yourself, warrior.
My name is Bavat. Before the Tholians conquered the Empire, I was the leader of a great house. I sat on the High Council and spoke for the Empire on more than a dozen worlds. None of that matters now. The past is nothing to a slave. I will die here in service to the Tholians, just like you will.
We'll see about that.
Ask your questions.
We'll be back. Alright, we better go get some soup. You'll say this about the Tholians, they employ everybody. Humanoid Dietary Supplement 47 with a side of 42.
I haven't seen you around here before, Captain.
Talking to me or her? Why you interrupt my meal?
Got a minute to talk?
Well, first, tell me about yourself.
Call me Castillo. Not a lot to tell, I guess. I'm Lieutenant J.G. Richard Castillo, Helm Officer of the USS Enterprise C, an unwilling time traveler. I'm normally the Helm Officer, but I'm Senior Officer now that Captain Garrett and the rest of the senior staff are gone. We've got to do what the Captain would want. Get us back to where we belong. And finish what we set out to do.
Dude, your neck is huge.
I know this is hard to accept, but we're not supposed to be here.
Well, I'm new here.
I know. I asked around about you, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but I need your help. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Not in this timeline, I mean. My ship, my crew, we were supposed to do something important. We went through an anomaly, moved through time, and everything changed. We tried to go back. I guess the battle with the Klingons disrupted the anomaly. Instead of getting back where we belong, we ended up here with the Tholians running everything. I'd never even seen a Tholian before. You have to help us set things right. You have to help us get back to our ship.
What are you talking about? Who is us?
Me and my crew. There are a little over 100 of us here, scattered throughout the work camp. We're about 65 years ahead of where we should be, according to my math. We were fighting the Romulans. This was back in 2344. and the weapons discharges caused a temporal rift. We passed through, and because we weren't at Narendra to do what we were supposed to do, the timeline changed.
Uh-huh.
We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war. The Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to set things right. But then the Klingons found us, and the Enterprise D. There's someone here with us from that timeline. Her name is Tasha. I'll take you to her. Maybe she can help explain this.
Alright, lead on. And they definitely want you to follow him. Like, you gotta stay in pace if you...
We need your help.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Tasha Yar. I was Chief Tactical Officer of the USS Enterprise D. In my timeline, we were fighting a war against the Klingons, and I was proud to do my part to protect the Federation. What I learned, though, in the correct timeline, history as it should be. I died a meaningless death. I accepted the risks when I put on the uniform, and I don't regret what happened. But if I'm going to die, I want it to mean something. That's why I chose to go back with the Enterprise C. I know this is a lot to accept, but you have to trust us.
Alright, so what's going on here?
I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you as well.
Not really.
In an alternate timeline from this one, the correct one, Starfleet is still alive and well. So is the Klingon Empire. When the Enterprise C moved ahead in time, it created an alternate timeline. One in which I was alive, but shouldn't have been. I left with the Enterprise to set things right.
Uh-huh, and so you screwed up.
We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest. We're going to try to restore the timeline, but to do so, we need the Enterprise C. It's still in the hangar here, and as soon as we get back to her, we'll find the temporal rift and get back to where and when we're supposed to be. To do that, we need your help.
Count me in, or what do you need me to do?
Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed to get
You mean that dick at the docking port?
In the hangar control room. We need you to get the code from Drake and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. I'd go myself, but we've already been here a week. The Tholians know we're trying to get back to the ship. They're watching us. But you're new. They won't suspect you're involved. That's the idea, at least. Of course, it's not as simple as getting the code and opening the door.
Yes, it is.
The Tholians have guards on all critical areas. You'll need to slip past the guards and get into the maintenance tunnels. From there, it's a winding maze to the hangar control room, which can only be unlocked from the inside. Once you get in, you'll be able to open the doors. We'll be waiting there to help you free the Enterprise.
I'll do it. What's next?
Here, take this communicator. It's on a scrambled frequency the Tholians don't monitor, and it'll allow me to contact you while you're on the move. Maybe you can convince someone to cause a distraction. That might make slipping past the guards into the tunnels easier.
Thanks. Alternate allies. Alternate allies from an alternative timeline. See, the thing is, though, you know who we're blaming for all this time travel nonsense? We're blaming it on Trunks briefs. You know, the son of Vegeta and Bulma briefs. His time traveling shenanigans have screwed everything up. You know what? We're gonna jump over the railing.
Do you have a question?
Yaron Castillo said you had a key for me.
Take it. Here's a map, too. You'll need it in the tunnels. I still don't know why I'm risking my neck for this. Don't expect any more help from me. The Federation fell before I was born. I shouldn't even care, but there's something about Yar and Castillo. I know they believe they can make a difference. It makes me want to believe.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Do you need anything else?
No, but you're a dick for this being so rude. We need someone to... You know, that makes me wonder. I'm a Cardassian. Well, I know it's going to be Bavat. I already know who I need to talk to, but I am curious if there is a race, species recognition here.
Have we met?
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
And what do I get for risking my life for you? Nothing, that's what. Not even a drop of Kanar. Find someone else to do your bidding, Captain. I don't take orders from anyone.
Sorry to have bothered you. Rude. Obisek is the Romulan version. Valkal and Sean is if you're a Starfleet officer. But it's when I was the Klingon Empire.
What do you want?
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
Then a Klingon warrior you will have. I have longed to fight our alien overseers in single combat. Today is that day. For honor, for glory, for the Empire.
Thanks. Problem is with Bavat, he has the longest walk. Because Obisek and Valkal Sean are right there at the tables.
Honorless dogs! I am Klingon! I'll send you screaming to Grethor!
Into the hole! Ah!
Well done. Those maintenance tunnels are a maze. They make navigating the Jeffries tubes on the Enterprise look easy. I recommend using the map to keep track of where you've been, what doors lead away from which room, and where you are currently. We've hit a snag. There are Tholians in the control room. When they're in there, they pump in a Tholian-friendly atmosphere and raise the temperature. It will kill us if we try to enter. You'll need to replace the methane-based atmosphere with something we can breathe and lower the ambient temperature in the control room before we can continue as planned.
Why would the Tholians put a system in place that would recreate a hostile environment for them?
The Tholians are very precise. They want to learn everything they can about the ships they're capturing. All rooms connected to the hangars have their atmospheres exchanged to prevent damage to the systems they're dismantling for study. Also, sometimes they force humanoids to do the work for them, so they'll pump in something we can handle.
Makes sense. Temporal treasure hunting. He's dead, Jim. Wait, who's Jim? She doesn't look like a Jim. Do. We're pumping the gas. Instant kill. Elder Tribber, please share your wisdom. The Tribble cowers in the corner and screams. You resist the urge to smash it. Then you realize you're talking to a Tribble. Maybe you've been in the access tunnels too long. Or maybe it's the gas fumes. Everyone remember where we parked.
All major systems are still operational. Good.
What's your specialty?
My first posting in Starfleet was to an ambassador-class vessel. I am familiar with most of the ship's systems, but I spent several months working on a refit of the ship's computer. I am confident I can restore the ship's power levels quickly. Also, I do have some experience with Tholian technology from my time in the Resistance. If you prefer, I could attempt to deactivate the web shield or tractor beams. I am here to assist.
Restore the ship's power levels.
We need to work together. What do you want me to do?
What's your specialty?
I was the helm officer on the Enterprise before everything went to hell. But I'm really handy with heavy machinery, like those clamps holding the ship. I know I could take care of those and get us free. If you need me to do something else, maybe I could work on that web shield. It will need to come down before we can fly out of here. Or the ship's power. I know every inch of the old girl. If I could figure out the Tholian interface, I might be able to connect to the ship and restore the power remotely. We need to work together.
Release the docking clamps.
We don't have much time.
What's your specialty?
I know a few tricks to take that tractor beam system offline. I'm also fairly confident that with enough time, I can release the docking clamps holding the ship, or take down the Tholian's web shielding. We don't have much time.
You work on the tractor beam. I'll deal with the shields. The lights have turned on the Enterprise.
Overriding security protocols.
It's a gorgeous looking ship, ain't she?
I'm changing the targeting subroutines for the tractor beams.
Alright, there goes the docking clamp.
Tractor beam is disabled.
Everybody, follow me! You will follow me on Twitch 7 nights a week.
thought you deactivated all the security protocols.
You didn't say anything about security protocols.
She's quite a ship. Do you want me to do that for you? I know a few things about force fields.
I can do it, Tasha.
Having trouble? You do know that we could have Tholians swarming us any minute, right?
Well, if he told me to disable the security protocols before we came down here, we would not be having to worry about it.
I thought we took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clearly...
I don't think the Tholians have heard of Protocol 547C.
No, they are more fond of Security Protocol 469. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. It's gonna log me out, isn't it? Yep. Knew it. Give it a moment, folks. I actually need to It happens far too often, but it happens. Oops. What a ship, folks. What a ship. It's a good ship. Not to be confused with the lollipop.
Captain, I'm detecting Tholian mesh weavers headed for our position.
Well then. They want a piece of me? Well, let's go.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Tholian orb weavers on an intercept course.
Target's shields have failed.
Tholian recluses moving into weapons range, sir. I recommend evasive action.
Target's shields have failed.
Tholian tarantula on sensors.
Another ship has warped in. There are supposed to be torpedoes firing. Pew 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 pew. Dante dubbing.
A ship just appeared out of nowhere and destroyed that Tholian tarantula. I've never seen a ship of that configuration before, or one with that kind of firepower.
Looks like you could use some help.
Yes, we could use some help.
We took a hit. Phasers are partially offline. We'll need to work together to take out this last ship.
Target's shields have failed.
There we go.
The way is clear, and the temporal anomaly has been stabilized. Head for the anomaly, Enterprise. It will put you back where you need to be.
Who are you? How do you know where we need to be?
That's my job. The details aren't important. Restoring the timeline is. Get moving. The Tholians are already starting to regroup.
Thanks for your help. Setting a course now. Full impulse power. Where am I? What am I doing here?
I'm sure you've realized by now, you're part of a very different timeline.
Not really.
This one is an aberration that we are here to correct. It would be irresponsible of us to let you go back in time with the Enterprise C, and compromise that timeline as well.
What are you going to do with me then?
We'll send you back to your time. There are still some very important events in the 25th century that you need to be a part of.
So how do I get back?
As soon as the Enterprise C returns to its correct place in history, the timeline should right itself.
Thing is, though, they screw up because there was someone else on the Enterprise that they forgot about. That's strange. I thought I had something on sensors, but it's gone. Everything is quiet. No Tholians or other ships within the range, and the anomaly Command wanted us to investigate isn't here either. I will inform Command that there was nothing but a wild Targ hunt. We can depart the system on your orders. Just to make sure here real quick.
There wasn't anything there? That's strange.
Yeah, very strange. Your intel was wrong. Now we actually do pick up a ship, but it's a lower class vessel. It's really no use at this to take some steps. Gavan, Daha Master. I am Lieutenant Quan, a temporal agent working to protect the timeline. You have been identified as a brave and capable officer, just the sort of warrior we need for a dangerous mission. Due to the nature of this mission, I cannot discuss it over subspace transmission. Speak with me on Quonos, and I can tell you more. I will be waiting for you in the Great Hall. Alright, we're heading to Quonos. Alrighty. Ooh, do I have anything that... I don't think I have another science vessel. This will get me close, but not quite. Trouble with Klingon vessels. There's, and to another extent, the Romulan faction as well. Not too many vessels specialize in science abilities. I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes you just have to say it as science. Da, da, da. We don't want to settle anymore. Colonists. They did not give us the proper parking spot. Now, I think with this dude, we actually are able to get some stuff on them too. Take me down to the Klingon first city where the gas is gray and the girls are kinda pretty. Take me home, yeah, yeah. That reminds me. We have no specialization points yet. Welcome to the first city. Things are on fire. That's right, this is a full-on stop and turn around. Thank you for coming. We have been contacted by Daniels, one of our agents from the 31st century. One of our agents, it's his job to monitor the timelines for problems and to restore order in case of any temporal disruptions. There's been an incursion in the 23rd century, and Daniels would like your help in dealing with it. If you're willing to meet with him, he can explain the situation in more detail.
Thank you for coming. My name is Daniels. In case you're wondering, this is a temporal observatory. From here, I can monitor the time stream against any incursions. We've become aware of several temporal incidents led by rogue Nakul agents. They've been using a new form of time travel that we can't detect. We were unaware of their activities until we started noticing changes in the time stream. The latest of these changes happened in the 23rd century at the Galorndon core system. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine. If that's the case, we need to stop them, at all costs. I know I can count on you to go back in time with me and preserve the timeline.
Tubble's Nutria, there you go. There's a dab. And
the Galorndon core system, circa the 23rd century. I'm going to investigate it, and I'd like you to join me. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine.
And Lexi Sorrow as well is here.
Stop them at all costs. I'll provide your ship with holographic camouflage. It's best if the Romulans of that time don't see a vessel from the future.
Alright, and I see Lexi hype.
Stay safe out there.
And we'll give Lexi a shout out here. We'll have the shades on for a time. Alexi, how are you doing today? Obviously for you it is what, close to like 3 or 4 in the morning, so you're up late. How are you doing? If there was a raid or host or something, I did not get any notifications there, so I'm not sure.
Qapla', what do you require from Klingon Temporal Intelligence?
Who are you? Well, we're asking him.
I am Lieutenant Quan of Klingon Temporal Intelligence. Starfleet has their own temporal division, and so it was decided that the Klingon Defense Force...
You know, the trouble is with these sunglasses is that they are orange tinted, and so kind of makes everything a little bit more orangey, and considering this thing has a lot of red, makes it a little tough to see.
Against the Empire. I am authorized to discuss with you matters dealing with time travel or any visits you may have had from visitors who claim to be from another time.
Alright.
Qapla'.
There is actually things that we require here.
Qapla'.
We need this. We need this. We need this. We need this. Give me this. There is no group all by all thing here. Which makes this a little bit tedious. Da, 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 da. You know, one thing I'm glad they haven't done in a while is one of those... what essentially is a big create a new character campaign. Because essentially what that does is it just ends up adding another character for folks to deal with. And I'm real glad they haven't done that. Do 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 do. Dominion domination. Yeah, but it just got rid of the Vigilant story arc, which is weird. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff here. I think I can actually equip this outright. Where is it? I apologize, folks, as we... Yep, okay. And that's a ship thingy. A thingy for our ship. Alright. We add another bridge officer. This him? Yep. Oh yeah, that's from the Delta time. Okay. Alright. So we got that done with. Alright, so we're off to our next destination, folks. Granted, those were things I could have picked up weeks ago, let's see, this is what week? Oh, I could have sworn it was a command. I forget what week it is. On this, and since we basically had to read all of that, Zeus, I ran over 5 miles a day. Like, what are the odds that they were all named Miles? Crazy. Yeah. Not as crazy as you think. I mean, some miles are meant to be ran over. But how you doing, Zeus? What's good in your hood, sir? Yeah, we're gonna play a bit of FO 76. Oh, Fallout 76. Okay, I'm doing all right. Usual Star Trek things. We had a late start tonight because of computer update things. Hey, Iceman. Iceman, how you doing, sir? And yeah, me and Dante certainly got a lot farther than I thought we were going to get last night. It was like a perfect 50-50 split in terms of time. And the galaxy is going that way. It's a good direction for it to go. Where is that thing? Yeah, he was very sad. Granted, that did lead to death and frantic nature and stuff, and it's... Well, without question, that was quite surreal. The good news is, thinking Wednesday stream might be split between finishing the Gears 2 and maybe doing some Division 2 stuff to balance that out a bit. I don't know. There was some epic moments, so definitely cool. I'm surprised that the one that Baird and Damon did not get, did not basically get shot down, which is like weird. So are we saying that Baird is a better pilot? We were right. The holographic camouflage that Daniels provided is online. As far as the Romulans of this time are concerned, we're in a Talas class warbird. Excellent work. Yeah, because where Dante and I left off was Act 5, Chapter 2. Well, yes, it's a custom alien, and on top of that, it's an android too. Excellent work, Daniels.
Thank you. I've also transmitted files that will establish your cover identity as Tal Shiar security operatives. You'll need to put this data into their local network before entering the research facility, however. There's a comms satellite nearby that you can use to accomplish this.
Understood. The satellite is over here. Data transmission complete. Our Tal Shiar credentials are in their system and should withstand scrutiny. I'd expect a fair amount of fear and loathing from their staff. Unannounced visits from the Tal Shiar aren't exactly a cause of celebration. Let's hope the Tal Shiar reputation keeps us above suspicion. Reading the Doomsday Machine on sensors. It may be inactive. Recommend a closer scan. Yes, get close to a thing that can wipe out an entire planet. It's like a giant cigar. More a blunt.
Tal Shiar vessel, cease all sensor scans of the device immediately. You do not have the proper clearance.
Watch your tone, Nakul. We will respect your wishes for now. We'll just walk right in front of it. Casually. We're flying casually. Or some maneuvers. They're drifting lazily to the left. Well, we definitely know some evasive maneuvers.
This is Galorndon Station Command. Please transmit your security credentials.
Acknowledge Station Command. Transmitting now.
Data received, Marari.
What about the lore?
Galorndon Core. Sending you transporter coordinates now. I've taken the liberty of informing Commander Chulak. I'm sure the director will want to greet you personally.
Very well. I'm looking forward to it. Marari out. Landing coordinates received. Transporters are standing by. Let's not keep them waiting. Beam us down.
Doomsday machines seek and destroy planetary bodies, consuming what remains as fuel. And yet, there's one in orbit just sitting there, peaceful. It looks like reports of the Nakul gaining the ability to control the machines are accurate. We need to find out how, and fast. Your holographic disguises should conceal you while you search the facility. Good hunting.
Keep me posted if anything changes. Where you will put the planet between the Siam and the Doomsday Machine, just in case. Stay on guard. Let me know if that thing even twitches a little. Yes, no one's going to make point out the fact that 4 members of my away team look exactly the same, and that our big Gorn has basically been shrunk. My Gorn is like 7 feet tall, and he's been condensed into us.
This area is restricted. You need to leave now.
I am a sub-commander of the Tal Shiar. Step aside.
My orders are clear, Romulan. No one is to pass this point until the meeting is concluded. No one, not even Chulak himself.
You will wish you didn't cross the Tal Shiar, lackey.
Sub-Commander, it is my duty to inform you that this area is restricted. Sir.
Better be sure it's not wise to refuse the Tal Shiar.
Yes, Sub-Commander. At once. Forgive my rudeness. Access granted. Let me get the door for you.
Thank you. Your service to the Empire has been noted, Centurion. The door's open automatically, so how can he get the door? Sensors indicate that an encoded signal of Naku origin is being beamed to the Doomsday machine. It's coming from the chamber that Naku were guarding so intently. Excuse me. According to those logs, whenever the Doomsday machine attempts to engage its primary directives, a signal pulse is beamed to its command core and the machine stops. It appears we're one step closer to learning how they're controlling a Doomsday machine.
Sub-Commander, I've been instructed to grant you access to this facility.
Do you agree with that command, Centurion?
Of course, Sub-Commander. My family is a friend to the Tal Shiar and loyal to the Empire. Access for you and your team is granted.
Dutiful service to the Empire is always rewarded. Carry on. And prepare to be shot at in about 5 minutes. Access the first log.
The Senate has dispatched an agent from an alien race known as the Nakul. Repugnant creature, but she's of a keen mind and cunning I can appreciate as a Romulan officer. If only her visage wasn't so hideous. She boasts she has a weapon that will turn the tide in favor of Romulus. An old song, to be sure, but she sings it sweetly.
Next log.
Krog's mysterious backer, the so-called envoy, has made an impression in the right circles of power. We'll see if he can deliver, however. Data on his miracle weapon is due to arrive soon. Those scars, truly hideous. Krog is practically radiant in comparison.
Third log.
My researchers have analyzed the Nakul weapon data. It matches a report we have on an incident in Federation space involving a Doomsday machine. If accurate, this weapon destroyed USS Constellation and nearly rid the cosmos of USS Enterprise. It seems Enterprise's thrice-stabbed captain exposed a vulnerability in the weapon. I shall have to address this with Krog upon her return.
Again, Captain Kirk damned not once, not twice, but thrice. Fourth log entry.
Krog arrives tomorrow, along with a reportedly improved weapon.
Today I will be talking about my Kifa 18V cordless half hammer drive. You know the drill.
We'll be getting a visit from the Tal Shiar very soon. I'm already suffering.
Nice, Zeus.
Bureaucrat from the Senate. To endure the serpents of the secret police is nearly too much.
Aha! Download the logs. Doo-doo.
Sub-Commander, if this doomsday weapon lives up to the Nakul woman's boasts, it will ensure the Empire's dominance over the entire quadrant. The Federation and the Klingons will have no choice but to bend the knee to Romulus, or face annihilation.
Perhaps the Tal Shiar does not underestimate our enemies, especially when they're so desperate.
Of course. However, even a cornered beast knows when it has lost.
Greetings, Sub-Commander. I knew it was only a matter of time before the fabled Tal Shiar came to call. The Nakul have brought a glorious weapon to your empire. You won't be disappointed.
We've seen our share of doomsday weapons. None have lived up to the title.
This one shall, Sub-Commander. Beyond measure.
We'll just stand over here.
Your attention, please. Let's begin, shall we? We thank Specialist Krog of Nakul for joining us. We have concerns about the dangers involved with this weapon.
You have nothing to fear from the machine, my friend.
Lies.
Would you be so confident if you were here, Envoy?
No lip moving.
Utterly so, Commander. Soon, the Doomsday Machine will bring our foes to their knees.
Bold words, Envoy. We shall see, won't we?
It would seem a demonstration is in order. See to it, Krog.
As you wish. Shall we, Commander?
Very well. Show me what this beast of yours can do.
It will be my pleasure.
Enjoy the show, interloper.
Yes, we have. Wait, what?
Using holographic disguises. Guards, deal with them.
Ah, come on. Can we? I don't suppose we can talk about this. Love the double pistols. Switching to the crossbow. Send down the dog. Alrighty, so far we so goody. Roundhouse. Couple of big kicks to the head, that takes him down. Open the front door. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The Nakul equipment is safely aboard. We're ready to beam you up out of there. Get us out of here, Mr. Potato Head.
We're trying to get our computer to interface with that Nakul control console, but their tech is quite advanced. I need at least 5 minutes to integrate it.
You've got 2. There's an enemy fleet and a live doomsday machine out there.
Your uninvited guests will make a fine target for the weapon, Chulak.
The Doomsday Machine is about to open fire.
Yes, getting away from it seems like a smart move.
Nice dodge. Keep it up.
We dodged that? Staying the hell away from the Doomsday Machine is a good idea.
The console is ready. Get close to the Doomsday Machine so we can transmit the control codes.
Alright, we need to get in close. There we go.
Activating shutdown protocol. Now. Something is wrong. It's not working. It's firing indiscriminately.
I think it was super effective.
Enough! It's only a matter of time before that thing destroys the planet. All ships, destroy the Doomsday Weapon and the cool ships. Now!
The Fable
It's targeting us again. We need to move.
We're moving, all right.
That was close. Almost got this console working.
All ships, protect the planet from that machine at all costs.
Target shields have failed.
Do 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 do. Bring us out of its range. Let's see how it likes a little bit of the Tychon's Rift.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Four shields failing.
Yes! The Nakul ship is about to be food for the beast. That should end it. Wait! What's happening?
It's going down!
The machine. It's on a collision course. No! No!
No!
I don't know who you are, and I don't care. You helped us with the traitorous Nakul, and that earned you a reprieve. For now. Leave while you still can. I won't ask twice.
As you wish, Commander. We're out of here. Daniel would like to meet you on his ship once we transition back to the 25th century. Alright.
The Nakul ship must have detonated within the Doomsday Machine. Disrupted it somehow. This must feel like a Pyrrhic victory at best.
Daniels, your face. It's gotten even uglier.
Occupational hazard, I'm afraid. I'll be fine. What matters is that Chulak and his allies would have killed billions had their plan succeeded. Instead, his life is a cautionary tale, forever disgraced by his loss here today.
Open hailing frequencies.
We stopped them this time, at great cost. Clearly, the Nakul and their leader, this envoy, are willing to do anything to win this war, even commit genocide. It's unfortunate that Chulak didn't stand up to the Nakul sooner. It might have prevented this tragedy today.
Alright.
There's been a temporal disturbance in the 27th century. It's happening in the Lurs system. Vorgon mercenaries are targeting a scientist named Cal Dano. This is big. We must keep Dano and his research out of Vorgon hands. I've transmitted the temporal coordinates. Meet me there. Do you have any questions?
Oh, why do the Vorgons want the Toxutot?
We believe the Vorgons wish to sell it. The power to kill a star is incredibly valuable in certain circles. Do you have any questions?
Nope, no questions. Let's see, we need that one. Oh, that actually evened out, okay. Hey, we came up short there. Heading off into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sky. Alright, folks, as we are en route, I'm going to do a BRB. I shall be right back. And back. Welcome back, everybody. As we continue, as we head towards our destination. This is a Polaron weapon. Don't really need that. And our reputation. You say this mission is all about them. Vorgon conclusions. All right. So we're in the 27th century.
Permission to come aboard?
Denied. Damn it, he came on board. I denied him, but he came on board. Daniels has docked in Shuttle Bay 1. Since indicate that Lursa Prime is now a colonized planet in a transitional state between classes L and M. Acknowledge, Mr. Daniel. Ask Daniels to join me on the bridge.
Cal Dano is stationed here at a Daystrom Institute research facility. The Vorgons may already have what they came for. Bring us into scanning range. We need to find out.
Why is this Cal Dano significant?
He's a brilliant scientist who recently completed work on a quantum phase inhibitor known as the Tox-Utat. While it was designed for peaceful purposes, the Tox-Utat could be a powerful weapon in the wrong hands. Hands like those of the Vorgons.
Did he say he came on board? Assimilate. Yes, he came on board. On board, not on Borg. Let's hope we're in time to help bring us into range. And I know this mission has has 2 big space battles, if memory serves me right. One here. No, yeah, 3. This is a long mission in its own right. Preliminary scans are unclear. No signs of a Cal Dano or the Tox-Utat on the Vorgon ship. It looks like they're on yellow alert status and they're ready for trouble. Some Vorgons may be on a planet pursuing Cal Dano. Let me know if anything changes.
It's highly likely the Vorgons are at Cal Dano's research facility trying to get what they want. I'll take point on this one. I need you to keep an eye on that Vorgon ship and its crew. They might send reinforcements or open fire from orbit.
Right. Bring us into transporter range. An impulse burst. The Vorgons are bringing their combat systems online. No response to hails. They're targeting us. Red alert!
The Vorgons have cornered Cal Dano. Engaging them now. The Vorgons have beamed out after our disagreement.
This is Baratas, commander of the VSB Averell. You are interfering with the private matter that does not concern you. Identify yourself.
I am a tech of the Siam, and it's become my concern when you fired on my ship.
My name is Azure. Baratas and I pursue a researcher named Cal Dano, and have been for some time. He has created a weapon of mass destruction. a very valuable weapon. The Tox Uthat and its maker will be ours. Our reinforcements are en route. You should not have interfered.
This could have been avoided, Azure.
Caldano's safe. For now. We're ready to beam up.
Bringing us back within transporter range.
Since these Vorgons aren't of this era, destroying them won't disrupt the timeline.
Oh, great. Blow them up. Blow them up real good.
Caldano must fulfill his personal destiny. I've given him my time ship to do so. Please clear it for launch. Trust me on this. I can always get another ship.
Alright, Shuttle Bay 1, the time ship is clear for immediate launch. Huh. You know that ship is bigger on the inside.
Need to cover Cal's escape.
Hey, Kalanol is not here.
Almost there. Just keep the Vorgons busy a bit longer.
Target's shield has failed.
He made it. The time ship is safely on its way.
There we go. Successful.
This is a temporary setback. Your interference will not keep us from Caldano or the Tox Uthat. History can be changed, as you will see.
Stand down, Commander. It's over. Looks like we're chasing them.
The Arborel just engaged a temporal drive. They're gone. The Vorgons know a lot about the Tox Uthat and its history. They'll want to reach a pivotal point in its timeline. There! I have them. Reading a new temporal ripple. In the year 2152. Unfortunately, I can't ask Captain Archer to get involved in this one, so if you don't mind. Temporal course laid in.
Engage. We just cut them off. I'll say this about the Cardassian ships in this game. They are neat and functional looking. Baja Master, I'm picking up several ships on long-range scans at the Takir type Vulcan cruiser and the Enterprise. Both appear to be disabled. I'm also reading Tholian and Suliban signatures. Looks like there's a fight going on. And the Vorgons? Scanning. Vorgon signatures detected. It's Gabriel. They're running long-range scans as well, no doubt looking for their prize. Interesting. Looks like they're dispersing temporal particles to match their signature to ships of this era. I think we can do something similar. Proceed. Keep us off their sensors if you can. It's been a long road, heading from there to here.
The time ship, or what's left of it, is currently on Enterprise, along with the body of Caldano.
What happened to Cal?
He wound up here after a temporal incident that ended his long life and career. The Vorgons don't know this, however. We can't let them endanger Enterprise or her crew. Also, We should stay out of Enterprise's sensor range. They haven't detected us yet, but let's not tempt fate.
Agreed.
History shows you have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
Yeah, and
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
you're welcome to try. But I would think people would appreciate the fact that I redeem eye patch on Dante streams, like at the very start. Just saying. We disabled Diablo, but they're repairing the systems quickly. Reading multiple incoming temporal signatures. Vorgon reinforcements. Weapons ready. Hey, it's gone. It's vanished. Uh-oh.
Unidentified vessels. You are temporal anomalies. You do not belong. Your chronodrawn signature matches a vessel we seek. We will know why. Submit to investigation, or you will be purged.
We will do none of those things.
Tholian Captain, we are not aligned with these interlopers. In fact, we would be happy to ally with you against them.
Alliance proposal refused. You are anomalous. They are anomalous. You will all be purged.
Well, good thing the shields were still up. Here's a case or example of just wrecking whatever is in our path.
The Arborel's performing a temporal shunt. They're escaping.
Thanks for the heads up, Daniels. Real helpful.
There's a Vulcan rescue team on its way to aid the Dakir. We should leave before they arrive and ask questions we're not prepared to answer.
Can you lock onto Diabriel?
Scanning for the Vorgons now. Ah, of course. They're heading to the Risa system in 2366. The Toxutot was buried there, and it's about to be discovered by Jean-Luc Picard.
That's where it was destroyed as well, if memory serves.
That's the official record, yes.
Oh, of course.
Truth is, Captain Picard realized the scientific value of the Toxutot and faked its destruction to fool the Vorgons. It worked. Until now. I'm reading a new disturbance. Sol System 2375. They know where it is. Course locked in. Are you ready for transit?
Make it Stitch. Because sewing is sold last year. Make it cross stitch. There you go. I'm picking up multiple hostiles. Breen battle fleet, circa 2375. We're at the Breen attack on Earth during the Dominion War. Why Earth, Daniels, and why now?
The Tox Utot is here, in a high-security vault under Starfleet command. I assume the Vorgons are taking advantage of the chaos and damage to infiltrate the security facility.
Wait, is it like make it so? Like, oh, hey, I try to make puns too, you know. A pity Captain Picard's ruse didn't last.
It held up for quite some time. I suspect our Vorgon friends are getting some help. History shows them giving up the hunt after their failure at Risa.
Regardless, they are here now, and we've got work to do. Breen vessels are on intercept crawlers. They're locking weapons. Well, let's meet them halfway. Take down one. Alright, so Fari, so goody. Yes, Bawana. The big turnaround. The Breen sector flagship is inbound. Take it out, we'll have a clear path to Earth. Neat.
Let's take advantage of this lull in the battle to beam down, while we still can. Are you ready to beam down to Starfleet HQ?
Let's go. They won't mind that a Cardassian, a hologram, an alien android, a giant lizardman, and a Klingon Borg have just suddenly showed up on their doorstep. We've arrived at Starfleet headquarters, circa 2375. The Breen invasion is in full swing. Based on tricorder readings, there are Breen scattered throughout the facility. We need to make our way to the high security areas and narrow down our search there. Understood. Weapons ready and move out.
In orbit, the Federation fleet has engaged the Breen invasion force. Reports from San Francisco estimate casualties in the tens of thousands. Starfleet Command is under heavy fire at this time.
You know, San Francisco's had a rough week. Monday night with the Avengers, now the Breen invasion. Not a good time to be in the city by the bay.
We should probably ask that researcher what he knows.
You, what do you know?
Oh, thank God you're not Breen. This is a nightmare. I think they're heading to the vault. What's left of my research team grabbed phasers from a security station and decided to hold the line. Against Breen soldiers. Complete, utter insanity. Please, help them.
Get to safety. We'll help them if we can. That's right, we just walked up and roundhoused them right in the face.
Thanks for the assist. Anything I can help you with?
Let's check the news report.
The Federation fleet is advancing on the Breen positions, but casualties are high on both sides. Breen shock troops are beaming to locations on Earth where ground combat is the heaviest. Lastly, we have unofficial reports that Starfleet Academy is preparing to be overrun.
Thanks for the help. The Breen thought Starfleet scientists couldn't fight. As
They
you can
can't.
see, they were greatly mistaken.
No, they weren't. That they were. Have you seen any Vorgon down here?
Funny you should mention that. We have. One of my team picked up 2 Vorgon life signs in the vault on local sensors just before the Breen came to call. I notified security for all the good that did. Let me buzz you in. Main access is over here.
Lead the way. Buzz me in. We ain't getting through that way.
Damn, this thing's a total loss. I can open up secondary access for you, but you should know the Breen made it in there. Could be rough going.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it. We'll go over here. Rude. Well, that just happened. And we're back, baby. Close range. Wait, my away team is laying down on the job. Where did 3? Oh, 3's end up there.
Reports of a major strike led by the USS Cairo and the USS Enterprise are coming in. The Breen battle line appears to be breaking down, though heavy ground combat continues at several locations.
The news updates are quite fascinating. Alright, we need to go blue, green, white. Expert hacking. I mean, that is the type of hacking that can get you through Rapture. Hey Gus, how you doing?
I've brought you this far, and you still won't join me?
No, Envoy. Your war with the Federation doesn't concern us.
Only the Tox Uthat matters. Nothing else. We are not alone in that pursuit, as you can see.
These must
You eating lunch? Right, good. What's for lunch?
Barotus. Kill them quickly.
What's on the menu? Well, alright, the odds are against me here. Oof. Hamburger, Whopper, Burger King. Delicious sounding. I haven't had Burger King in a long time. I can't think of the last time I had. Actually, I know exactly. Yeah, it's been a few years since I've had Burger King.
We were so close.
Azure, no, no! Envoy, show yourself.
Having trouble, are we? You see now the depths our foes will go to, Barotus. Join me, and you'll have your revenge. I swear it.
Very well. I will follow your lead, Envoy. For vengeance.
Vengeance, indeed.
Daniels, your face has gotten even uglier. So Gus, how was your morning so far? Hopefully you had a good morning.
I'll be fine. We need to focus. Find the Tox Uthat.
Unacceptable. You've been injured somehow, and I want to know why.
I'm afraid that's need-to-know information.
And I need to know.
And right now, you don't need to know.
Yes, we do.
I'm sorry, but there are things bigger than this to worry about.
Have it your way, Daniels, for now. But if you end up getting killed over this... Alright, anyway, search for artifacts matching Tox Uthat's rarity.
Reports of a major strike led by the USS Cairo and the USS Enterprise are coming in. The Breen battle line appears to be breaking down, though heavy ground combat continues at several locations.
Alright. Oh, wait. Let's see. Kelvin command weapon. Portable weapon used by Kelvin explorers. The weapon can render living targets immobile through a high-powered neuron field. It can distill a target, placing it into a state of suspended animation within a cubocahedron solid that contained its physical and mental components. That's a reference to an original series episode. Aliens came from Andromeda and tried to hijacked the Enterprise to try to get back home. I forget the name of the episode, but it was also the episode where Scotty basically got an alien drunk off his ass. Designation: it's green. An amazing potent liquor of unknown origin, identified only by its bright verdant coloration, often confused for Alderabian whiskey. This alien libation is reportedly strong enough to render Kelvin intoxicated. Recovered from the wreckage of the USS Enterprise D. Again, the fact that the Kelvins are actually referenced here, I actually wonder how many different variants things are there in terms of artifacts. I think there was something referencing the M5 computer one time. We don't want that's the one we're looking for, but we don't want that one yet. Because we want to come all the way over here. Where is it? Beta 5 computer unit. Sophisticated computer system of unknown make and origin. Recovered from the personal effects of Agent Gary 7 by temporal operatives. Believed to be in a self-imposed state of operational stasis. I think that's what's called episode was called Assignment Earth, which was supposed to be a backdoor pilot. Didn't take off. Quantum phase inhibitor designed by Caldano in the 27th century. After recovering the artifact, Jean-Luc Picard employed an elaborate ruse to deceive would-be treasure hunters. See transport code 14. As a result, the galaxy at large believed that Tox Utot was destroyed. It looks like the Breen are withdrawing from Earth. We can beam you back to the ship whenever you're ready. Beam us up and prepare the ship for temporal transit. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't go back to the in the past till another mission. I think in the future, in a different story arc.
As I said before, that information is need to know only. You knowing it could have an impact on future events. I apologize. But for now, it's my secret to bear. What's important is stopping the Envoy and his allies. We might not be so lucky next time. We have discovered that the Sphere Builders have been conducting operations in other universes. They aren't just looking to make changes in time, but in other dimensions as well. Their experiments in the parallel universe have produced results that will aid them in forming expanses here. We need to travel to that reality and stop the Sphere Builder research, while we still can.
Yeah, that's what we'll save that, because we actually hit the objective I wanted to do, was knock out 3 missions tonight, because I actually want to show off a different ship. we completed the basically balled out the requirements for the event, and we ended up picking up a couple of ships because of it, because I kind of figured I tried to work it in a way where I could have gotten 2 ships. I got the wrong one, but yeah, the USS Weimar, basically a dreadnought style vessel from the Kelvin timeline, has its own unique things. Do I have a... Alright. So, this ship can deploy an assault drone. Definitely has its own types of phasers. It's definitely a big, powerful vessel. So let's see what this ship can do. So we're waiting for a task force operation to start up. We'll do a couple. Do 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 do. So what did we get pulled into? Oh, is this a ground one? Damn.
Imperial Terran forces are attempting to transform Pavo into a telepathic weapon. We can't let that happen. The Terrans have set up their agonizer tech at crystal formations surrounding your position. Deal with them, and use crystals infused with Pavan energy to restore corrupted crystals.
Understood.
Great. Stop the Terrans before they do irreparable damage to the Pavan biosphere. Good luck.
Right. You know, since we're basically waiting, one more swing. We're going this way. Wow, that rubber banding.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Ain't one of these.
Terran reinforcements have arrived. The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one. Terran reinforcements have arrived.
We hit him hard. Try to cover from different angles.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
We bring the lightning down on top of their heads.
The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
Whoops, wrong way.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
And what we really wanted to do was show off the new ship. But no, we get pulled into this one.
Crystal is under attack. Defend it. Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Look, if it's being attacked, it's definitely not from the front.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Fire and ice.
Defend it. The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
I need to go to this one. This one needs the most help.
The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
Enemy target on sensor.
Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. Terran reinforcements have arrived.
The Terrans definitely picked a bad day to invade Pavo.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. Terran reinforcements have arrived. The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one. Shield losing power.
Back to the Spire. And we can just wait.
Well done. Looks like the Terrans are retreating.
Little dance.
Reading Terran transporter signals near the Spire. Heads up. The Terrans didn't retreat. They regrouped to prepare for another attack. I think they intend to take control of the Spire and weaponize it. Billions of lives will be at risk if they succeed. Not on our watch. Not today.
You can totally tell I'm taking this seriously.
Return to the Spire and hold off the Terrans. They'll place agonizers near the roots of the Spire to gain control of it. Destroy them and cleanse any corruption they cause. Don't let them corrupt all three of the roots. The results will be devastating.
Enemy target on sensor.
Yeah, that's all I need is just, you know, whack on the head. I was on the ball there.
The Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the routes. Destroy it, quickly! Get ready. The Terrans are sending in their elite forces.
Well, apparently she was supposed to have some voice work, but
Try to be interesting. Die. Heck, if you're smart, you'll stop now. Flanking damage detected.
The Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the routes. Destroy it, quickly!
Son of a... You're gonna pay for that, jackass!
rude. Dude is so rude.
Glory to the Empire.
All right.
Looks like the Terrans have
There we
given
go.
up, at least for now. My team and I will continue to observe. If we detect any further hostile activity, we'll send word. Right now, Pavo's safe. Thanks to you.
How do we do? Ah, perfect mission. It was a good mission. Lots of action. See if we can get a space one. Can we get a... You know, I definitely have marks and stuff. If I ever did some resting time in Dilithium, I could possibly redeem and get a whole bunch of gear. Wow, another ground mission.
I'm Lieutenant John Vanderveer, and I'll be your demolitions expert on this trip.
What are the odds that we get like 2 back-to-back ground STFs? don't stand in stuff.
Fire in the hole! Obstacle clear.
Into the hole! Enemies up high. Enemies down low. They move too slow.
Fire in the hole! Clear to proceed.
Yeah, these aliens really should think about it. We're like the exterminators. We arrive.
Fire in the hole! Area clear.
It's a good swing. You know, if these aliens didn't know we were here before, they definitely know now. Wow, that thing just ended up flying.
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful. I don't know what's waiting for us at the bottom.
Sometimes just when they get to the back end of the cavern, you want a lancer with a chainsaw on it. Will do wonders against these little suckers that love to charge in. Whoa.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment, I'll clear a path. Fire in the hole! Watch that first step.
Rude. Speak with Lieutenant Vanderbeek.
I think I can get us across. Cover me!
Ooh, crud. Great mission to just pad the stats. Nicely done. Once of these days, I would love to do that mission and go for the full objective, but nobody wants to do it. Wants to go for that on that mission anymore. Alrighty. Let's see. Again, we want to do a space. I want to do a space one. And the assault ones typically end up being the more interesting. I guess we can do throw down. Alright. There we go. We got a space one. Microquasar hypermass. There we go. Nothing fancy about this ship. We're just here to try and get the job done and defend the Jupiter. Do 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 do.
We've collected enough Hawking particles to power the disruption weapon. Shields down on heavy facility Alpha. Destroy its gravitic anchors.
They are trying to mess with the Jupiter, and we can't allow that.
The station has fallen into the black hole. Move on to the next one.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Hopefully that gets them the message. Come on. Ooh, we're getting rocked with some damage. There we go.
We've collected enough Hawking particles to power the disruption weapon.
Target's shields have failed. Core shields failing.
The station has fallen into the black hole. Move on to the next one.
Target's shields have failed.
Again, try and defend the Jupiter.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Warning. Ship is under attack. Rear shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yeah, I don't have the engine power. Wait, I don't have Photonic Fleet out.
Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
Yeah, I've unintentionally made this even more difficult for myself. Come on. Yeah, and I don't have all my abilities set on this ship. I'm relying more on its pure firepower than anything else to try and get things done. Again, we're trying to... trying to keep this ship afloat here. Oh great, the battleships are moving in. Trying to keep the pressure on. Yeah, I can't get too close.
Right shield's failing. Rear shield's failing.
The second I make any move forward, it definitely becomes a struggle to pull back. I need...
Warning. Ship is under attack. Right shield failing.
We've collected enough Hawking particles to power the disruption weapon. Shields down to the Sinkesi facility Gamma. Take out the gravitic anchors.
Alright, here we go. Oh crap. Full power to engines. Full power to engines. Whoa.
A Sinkesi dreadnought group is arriving. Engage them!
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Whee! Hit him with everything we got. You know what? I got the power to wrong things. Power to weapons. It's like just go. Just basically broadside the hell out of him. And slam it home. All right. The ship took a pounding.
Hull integrity below 75%. 75%.
But we managed to actually defend the Jupiter, which is actually was my on this. That was primarily my goal to at least, and we managed to fend them off because that's the biggest trouble came on that third one where we kept slipping closer and closer to the black hole. But all in all, not a bad ship. Do. Yeah, one thing I can't believe I did not realize, we did not have our I did not put various things out there. Alright, so the Weimar getting broken in, definitely a highlight for tonight's stream. And is taking a quick look at things. Anyway, we had a fun stream tonight, folks, of Star Trek Online, and of course Star Trek Online is the featured content every Thursday night as we work our way through the main campaign with our Cardassian captain, and of course, occasionally we'll do stuff on my main tune. I am seriously thinking when we get our Cardassian captain pretty much called up on the main story, Star Trek Online Stow Thursdays will primarily see a rotation of the various characters that I have, because I do have a bunch. So one week it might be one of my main Fed tunes, or a Romulan tune, or a Klingon Empire. Because I think I have like 12 characters, so we can rotate them out, and it'll definitely make things a little bit interesting. And it was like when we have big events, when new episodes and contents are added, it's going to just make things a little bit easier. But the Glory for the Empire story arc is basically the big thing at this time. Now, I don't think I have anyone in the chat or lurking or otherwise. We did earlier, but I don't think so at this time, as it's 1 a.m. So we are going to go say hi to a Luna Princess. So if there's any folks here, Luna Princess is awesome. If you don't know her, you will come to know her. But until tomorrow night, we're doing WWE 2K20 things. Till then, have a good night, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe if you're heading out tomorrow, and have yourselves a great day. Bye!